On the menu today we have beef short ribs. I'm using a 3-bone rib here, but you can do as many or as little as you like. So we'll start by just trimming up any excess pieces of fat or anything. The butcher's done a pretty good job on this, so I'm going to go ahead and just straight cut it into 3. You can see here there's plenty of intramuscular fat, so this is going to hold up really well to a long, slow cooking process. So to soften these up, we're going to do some braising. Okay, so we're going to start by just giving it a good season with some salt and pepper. And make sure you get the other side too. Now into a preheated pan with a teaspoon of oil. And you want to take these until they're nice and brown. Once that first side's browned, just flip over and continue to brown all the rest of the sides too. Now they're all browned, take them out into a high-sided dish that they all just about fit into. You want them to have just enough room in whatever pan you decide to use. Now pour off the excess oil and deglaze with some red wine. And you can pour that straight over your ribs. Now for a bit of veg prep, we're just going to roughly chop all of this. That's done. Now you can use a little bit of your reserved fat from earlier to drizzle over your veg, and then just give it a mix up and into the oven. After half an hour in the oven, it should have a bit of colour, and you can just put it over the top of your beef ribs. Now throw in your rosemary, thyme and bay leaf, pour over wine, lots of wine, and then lastly just top up with some beef stock until the liquid comes about halfway up your ribs. Lid on and into the oven for about 3 hours. Now make mash, and the best way to do this is to bake the potatoes. So whilst they bake, we're going to get on with some more vegetables. So we're going to be making some shallot petals here. So just top and tail, cut in half, peel, and then we'll poach in a little bit of beef stock I had left over, just for about 30 minutes, very low temperature. Now take them out on some paper towel and let them drain really well. In the meantime, get yourself a screaming hot pan on, because we're going to saute these, cut side down, until they're a little bit burnt. No oil needed here. There we go, they're looking good, so I'm just going to flip them over and take them out and keep them warm for now. Now out comes that lovely beef, and you can check how soft this is with a spoon and a fork by just gently pulling it apart. If it doesn't come apart easily, just put it back in the oven for another half an hour. Once your ribs are done, take them out, let them rest, keep them warm whilst we finish everything else. So strain your cooking liquid, throw in a few cubes of demi-glace that we made in a previous video, and put on high heat to reduce heavily. Last bit of veg prep, we're just going to take our clean sprouts, cut them in half, a little bit of oil in the pan, and saute until brown. Once they're brown, throw in about 100 ml of beef stock, check for seasoning, and just let them finish cooking for about 3 minutes. Going back to the mashed potato from earlier, we're going to take the potato now baked out of the oven, press through a sieve into a bowl using a tea towel because they'll be hot. Don't get rid of these skins though, because you can deep fry them or spray them with a bit of oil and put them in your air fryer. Once all your potatoes gone through your sieve, add plenty of butter and some salt, and mix that in well. As you beat in the butter and the salt, you should see the texture change to this smooth, silky, soft consistency, and that is the best way to make mash. Anyway, we're going to add 2 teaspoons of mustard and just mix that through well. Back to sauce, and I've just transferred mine into a small pan here, but we're still not done, so keep reducing until it looks like this. Once you're at this stage, we're just going to take the ribs and glaze each one of them. Be careful handling the ribs here because the bone can slip out easily. And that's it, we're ready to throw it on a plate. See you next week.